Today we're in the Arizona desert, not to find the Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner, but to test drive these. This is the 2019 Ram 1500 pickup, and for 2019 they're all new from the ground up, and they're the biggest, baddest Rams ever. Just have a look at this new Ram 1500. This is the Laramie edition. So the entire truck is built off of a brand new platform. The new truck is bigger in pretty well all dimensions, and the engineers went to town designing the new frame. It now uses 98% lightweight, high tensile steel, making this the strongest Ram to date. This is really interesting. The front of the frame uses a splayed rail design. Instead of just being straight rails, the front wheels are not only angled, but the rails are also octagonal. The result? The rails make an accordion or telescopic-like effect in a collision, resulting in much better energy dispersion, reducing injury. The Ram's suspension also gets a full redesign.
We've improved our roll stiffness 20% in our front suspension, and how we did that primarily is we took our front sway bar and we flipped it 180 degrees behind. Really improved that roll stiffness. We strengthened the front of our suspension as well. Aluminum lower control arms and our upper control arms are composite to a point where now we can run 22s on our 4x4 unit, which is nice. Then in the rear suspension, we continue with our class exclusive 5-link rear coil suspension. Increased our payload, but it did not deter whatsoever from the ride, because now we have variable rate rear springs. So it's a really nice riding truck. And then we continue with our air suspension as well. And that's at all 4 corners. And inclusive of that is our FRD shocks, frequency response dampening shocks. And basically that's a 2-valve shock system. Best combination of ride, handling, and comfort in a pickup truck. So all those combined together really give a great ride.
With the help of lightweight high tensile steels and aluminum, the new Ram, although bigger and stronger, comes in at 225 pounds lighter, and the payload and towing have been increased now by 20%. To help stop, the brakes on the Ram are now the largest in the segment at 14.9 inches. If that isn't enough, the new Ram is actually a mild hybrid now. We'll get to that later on when we drive. And it's more aerodynamic than ever. In the front, you actually have active grille shutters, which improve the aerodynamics. It also helps to warm up the vehicle quicker. On the bottom, it has an active air dam, which also improves aerodynamics. If the vehicle is equipped with the air suspension, it will actually lower the vehicle at certain speeds to give you even better aerodynamics. I really like the front grille and the headlights. The whole package is very cohesive, and they really tied together everything very well. Available on certain models, LED headlamps now. On the higher trim levels, you have power running boards. The one we're testing here is the crew cab, which makes up 70% of Ram sales. Big, huge doors. The doors are larger now on both sides. Then let's go to the back here. At the back, the tailgate is now aluminum, which makes it lighter. It can be operated remotely with the switch inside the cabin or with the key fob. And it is dampened now as well, going down, and assisted going up. Piece of cake. On the inside of the new Ram, there is no mistaking that you're in a pickup truck, except everything has been kicked up. The level of finish, you can see the stitching here. It's very luxurious. And you know, I think they've listened to people. You want to talk about connectivity? There are so many power outlets and USBs in there. There are more USBs in this than you could even count. Also, there are 4 USB-C ports, so a lot of the new devices are using that connection. It charges faster, which is a great thing, but also you can have like up to 4 devices connected at the same time and run that off of the center screen. And new, a revolutionary, for a pickup truck especially, a 12-inch vertical screen. So kind of like Tesla-like, but it's a Uconnect system. You can have navigation, you can have your radio, your climate control, or you can have all navigation. You can configure it how you want. Another thing I like about that system, if you don't want to use the screen for your climate control, there are redundant buttons on the side, which I'm a huge fan of. Over in the center here, you have this humongous configurable center compartment. You have this sliding tray. You can put your sunglasses and change and drink holders. There's everything here. And if you swing it all the way back, it's so wide, you could even put some file folders in here, say if you're using this for business, and you can really hide things away if you want to keep things out of sight as well. On the passenger side, you have your standard glove compartment, but above that, it's kind of like this hidden compartment, which normally would be kind of dead space, but you can actually put things in here. This is the Laramie we're in. If you want to go to something like the Limited or the Longhorn, there are so many details on that. The Longhorn edition has the Longhorn even branded into the real wood on the dash. In the back of this crew cab, it's now bigger, 4 inches actually. And what's new as well, you can recline the seat. It actually reclines, and the seat bottom kind of pushes forward, kind of like you see in some of the new airplanes right now. So it doesn't matter if you're sitting in the front or the back, everyone gets a great seat. Also improved now, the ram bins underneath the floor are larger, and talk about the floor, fully flat. So you can put those rear seats, the seat bottoms up, and you can load lots of things in, tall things in, because you have that nice flat bottom. Well, that's your quick walk around of the new 2019 Ram 1500. We could seriously go on for about a half hour. There are so many new features on this new truck. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you subscribe so you get notification when the next video comes out, which is the actual drive of this truck. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up, and if you want to see more everyday reviews, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.